So I just had to jump on and talk to you guys real quick about Trump on Twitter. Like, all right, I've heard so many mixed things about Trump on Twitter. Like, do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? I think it's a good thing because it's like, in this day and age, and we all know how fucked up the media is. They take things and misconstrue the shit out of them. So somebody made a statement to me today about, oh, you want your president on Twitter? It's so stupid. Why would he be on Twitter? And I'm like, why wouldn't he be on Twitter? He's obviously a different person, this guy. He's ran his whole, and I'm not a Trump supporter, honestly. I just wasn't supporting Hillary. That's why, I was so for Trump. Because I definitely don't want to see Hillary win. But with that said, Trump isn't exactly who I thought, would make a great president. But, listen, he's different. Obviously, he's been different from day one. He's done things totally different than a politician would ever do. So why can't he be on Twitter? It's very easy for the news to take his words and misconstrue the shit out of them. So, or to take a serious situation, because God only knows what kind of situations we're going to be facing down the road here with him in the next 4 years or even 8. God only knows what we're going to be facing. And every presidency has been hit with some kind of, a situation that was, something serious, and every president has faced that. And Trump's going to too eventually. So I just think so we could get the real deal news like right to us instead of it going through 50,000 fucking different news networks, and then you end up with something that totally has nothing to do with the original story to begin with. So I just think it's a better way of communicating in this day and age. And now, with all that said, do I think some of the shit, I think you would have to tone it down a little bit as far as going on there and talking about the cast of Hamilton or something like that. Tone it down a little. But use Twitter. I like the fact that our president is using Twitter like he is. And like I said, tone it down a little bit. He could go on there and be like, no, listen, the people, and most people who voted for the guy, I would say like 90% of the people who voted for him probably have Twitter in this day and age with phones and all that shit and computers. And so it's a real easy way for him to really get the word out instead of going to the press and have them, like I said, just change everybody's fucking, change the real story from what the real story is. So I don't really have a problem with Trump being on Twitter. I really don't see the big deal. And I think it's a good thing. I think we could get to the truth quicker that way, instead of watching fucking CNN or Fox or one of these networks that is totally 100% fucking biased to begin with. So, I don't understand why people are butthurt over fucking Trump on Twitter. I really don't. I really do think it's a good thing. And, but like I said, he has to tone it down a little. I mean, don't go on there and tell everybody, hey, I just farted. You know what I mean? Or, I really got to take a shit right now, and I'm in the White House, and I'm shitting on a bowl that George Washington shit on. That I can go without. But like real deal serious shit, it's not a bad idea to have this guy on Twitter, because we all know, like I said, what the press can do in this country. They misconstrue the shit out of everything. So, I don't see the problem with it. And listen, it's the future. Why not use these tools that we have now? Why not? There are a lot of people out there saying that he shouldn't be on Twitter and this and that, but really look at the advantages of it. I think there's a total advantage to having a president who uses Twitter. How come Barack didn't use Twitter? You know what I mean? He was supposed to be like this, savvy, relatable president, the most relatable president ever of all time. But yet, he didn't use Twitter or anything like that. And I'm sure if he used Twitter, he would have used it in a totally different way than Trump does. He would have had somebody writing down his shit for him and putting it on Twitter, to be honest. So, I mean, I like it. I like that Trump's on Twitter. I don't see the big deal. And I think it could be to our advantage, the people of America, you know, the youth of America, the people who really want to know what's going on and not get their information, you know, go through 50,000 networks before they get it and everything's changed up on it. So, honestly, it's not a big deal. Let fucking Trump use Twitter, okay? And Trump's in a very unique situation now. It's like he can go and do all the good that he said he was going to do while he was running for office. Or he could turn around and fuck us like every single other president has in the past. Now, do I believe he's going to do the right thing? I do believe he'll do the right thing by us because he's got nothing to, you know, he's got nothing to gain by screwing us. And I think he's got a lot more to gain by actually making America great again. You know, no pun intended. But is he going to do it? I don't know. You know, I mean, I want to think he will, but I really don't know. I hope he will, because things need to fucking change, obviously, and we are all looking for a change because there was a lot of people who voted for Trump that normally would never have voted for him, but just did because they're sick and tired of all the bullshit, all these hack-ass politicians. Where I live, it's very political. My job is political. Where I live, you know, around my neighborhood is very political. When November rolls around, there's fucking lawn signs out the yin-yang. You know, it's fucking ridiculous how much is out there. And most of the politicians where I live are, you know, I mean, listen, we get our occasional, you know, we get our occasional arrest of, I mean, we just had a couple go down here in New York where I live of a couple of politicians that were found to be crooked and arrested right then and there. One of them still has their fucking job right now as we speak. That's a whole nother story. So, you know, I just thought I'd jump on and see what you guys think and leave some comments under there to the 3 people that watch my fucking shows or even tune into the goddamn network. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing that Trump has Twitter? And everything I just said, I mean, you know, take it into consideration before you answer that question, because I don't know if you thought that way or not, but I think it's a good thing. I think it's really good that he's on Twitter because of the simple fact we can get that information, bing, bang, boom, 1, 2, 3. I don't need to hear it from retarded assholes on CNN, you know? So let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you think I'm right or I'm wrong. Tell me if you think I'm an asshole or you think I'm cool. Please tell me I'm cool, okay? And please, somebody tell Zoe Berger that, I want to fuck her in the asshole. I want to fuck Zoe Berger in the asshole. I gotta be very quiet saying this right now. I want to fuck Zoe Berger in the asshole. Alright guys, take it easy. Take it in the mouth. Oh, what just happened? Yeah. So, thanks guys. Let me know what you think about that. Should Trump be on Twitter or should he not? Peace out. How the fuck do you end this? God damn.